What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the channel. So we're going to be talking the Vanguard. We're going to get into an awesome build here, and honestly, after patch 11, he's seen some massive improvements, and I would say he was the biggest winner overall in the patch. So we are going to be talking about our heroic heavy bolt pistol, the Retribution's Bequest. And I'm telling you guys, the extra amount of gun strike damage on this thing is very nice. It does struggle with ammo, but the thing is, with the Vanguard, obviously you have a primary weapon, so it's just not really that big of a detriment, especially the things that this gun strike damage is doing when you tie it to one of your best melee weapons available right now, which seen a ton of love in the patch as well, is the power axe. So let's go into our secondary first. We'll talk about how we're setting up our new heroic bolt pistol here, and then we'll show just kind of how we're taking advantage of it when it comes to using it with the power axe. So we're putting a lot of base damage onto the gun. I know this was affecting gun strike damage, divine might, and things before. Drop it in the comments if it is still doing that. So we're going full bottom line, grabbing as much ammo and magazine size as we can. And trust me, guys, it's not much. I think it adds like probably one bullet to the magazine here. And then we have gun strike reload for our gun strikes to reload our weapons. And obviously it does have this perk right here, which I think is very gimmicky. It's just okay. But the extra gun strike damage that is added on, it's 20% over all the other base versions of the heroic or of the heavy bolt pistol. So that is what you're really looking for. But this will stop a screaming elite from calling in reinforcements. And then on top of that, a headshot kill will kill it instantly as well. And it is working. I've gotten a couple of those, and it does instantly eliminate them. So not bad, but they just need to rework the ammo reserve on this thing. I wouldn't mind like another round or two in the magazine, but the ammo reserve in general just needs to be reworked. But the gun strikes, guys, it is really noticeable. And when we are tying this to our power axe here, we're going with our fencing version of the power axe. We are following our top line to grab our extra gun strike damage over here, grabbing our melee damage down at the bottom, and then we are going to dip down into the bottom row here for tactical retreat to grab our power backstep. It deals 25% more damage, our 10% to majorist enemies, and then our 100% more contested health gain from light attacks, which is adding on to the 30% that we already have base on the Vanguard himself. So it's not great, but it's okay. And then we will finish it up with what I think is your best overall melee primary weapon, and that is going to be the Oculus Bolt Carbine in the 2-time headshot multiplier. Its time to kills are really unmatched as long as you're hitting your headshots, and then you can take advantage of it with like able damage when you're using your class ability. And I'm really tying as much terminus damage onto this thing as I can, because that is one of the biggest struggling points for the Vanguard, is usually going through terminus enemies. And then when we're looking at our setup here, we are not going to take our executioner build. We're going to go with our health build for our signature and inner fire for our team perk. And then we are also taking advantage of a couple of our new perks that got reworked here, which is Retribution. So anytime you do run your magazine down to 0 ammo, which on the Oculus, honestly, you can just go get up to a major, unload your entire clip into them, and then just straight go into your melee, and you're going to have that 25% damage buff quite often throughout the operation. And then we have Tenacity, which is anytime that you're going to get like headshot kills with your Oculus, definitely at close range. And then you're going to grab that 130% extra diving kick damage. And then for this row right here, this is really up to you guys. I'm taking grapple launcher recharges 20% faster. You could also take this for some added defense, or this for added offense. But remember, this only works when you are completely out of grapple charges, like at 0. Yeah, so, and then obviously you want your 5% health here. I always like to take the 5% health for my signature when I am taking inner fire. And then when we're looking at our prestige perks here, we got battlefield awareness, We are taking Fortitude, Launch Restoration for some armor, and then killing 7 enemies in rapid succession for even more armor. So very good on the armor gain overall when it comes to the Vanguard, of course. So yeah, try this build out, guys. It feels fantastic. And just overall, the Vanguard right now, he is sitting in a very good place. He has some amazing healing that he always did, but they really did add a lot of offense capability onto the class. So really working out good for me. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Let me know some of the builds that you're running with the Vanguard right now, and I will catch you on the next video.
Identify blockages and